do my hair with me. right, y'all. So, let me tell y'all something. So I had went to the doctor office, right? And okay, let me see this now. I went to the doctor office and I was there for like what 2 hours and something, going on 3 hours, almost 3 hours at the doctor office. So I did some complaining. I'm like, I gotta be at work at 10 and I've been here since like 8 o'clock. Blah blah blah, whatever. And y'all, I didn't get a chance to see the doctor until like going on 3 hours. So I said, okay, well, after I talked with the doctor for a little while, I told her, I was like, I'm gonna just come back and get my blood work and do the blood work and the urine work. And then I don't know what type of primary doctor this is, because like you have to pretty much damn near beg them just to get urine work and blood work. And you shouldn't have to do that, which is so crazy to me. Like why do I have to explain to you why y'all need to give me blood work and urine work? Like most primary doctors, what they do is they'll just do like a routine blood work or a routine urine work where they just test you for everything. That's how most of them do, but this one, they don't. You would have to have like an active problem in order for them to test you for everything. And I'm like you gotta sit there and explain to them what's wrong or what can potentially be wrong. Baby, just check my blood and urine. I have to pay a copay. And then my insurance paying at least probably $5,000 for this appointment. You think you just gonna check my blood pressure and my vitals and stuff and that's it? No, baby, you finna work. You finna do your job. You finna do your job. But anyways, I ended up making it to the school around like 10:36. I clocked in at 10:33, making it to the school at 10:36. So instead of it being a half a day, it's gonna be a whole day. Because if I'm here from 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock, that's a full day. That's 5 hours. So I'm gonna be here from 10:33 through 3:33. But I might clock out at like 3:40. Because I asked them, I was like, can I stay until like 3:40 so I can get like a full day, a whole day? She was like, yes. She said, we're going to need you to 3:40 anyway. Perfect. So now I'm at the school. They did some type of Mayday today, y'all. I put the videos on here. They did some type of Mayday. They had like a real big old bouncy house. Like, it was a big old bouncy house. Like, so one of the bouncy houses is for the teachers. And the other 2 or 3 bouncy houses is for the students. And they got all type of stuff out there. They had the tug of war. They had the little water squeezy thing. They had the other stations. Like, they had so many different stations. They had the little softball thing. They had all type of stuff, like popcorn, food, drinks, etc., etc. Like, they had so much stuff. And then they said I can get like an hour and some planning period. So I went to the cafeteria to get lunch. I was going to pay them $5, y'all. But she said I don't have to pay the $5 because it's Mayday and they got a separate session today for the teachers where the teachers get the free food. So I got me some free food. But, you know, with the children food, they get lettuce and stuff. I wanted to go over there and get the lettuce, but I said, nah, I ain't going to worry about it. But I did go over there and I asked later, I said, how much would it be if I get a cookie? A pack of cookies, which is the children's lunch thing. Child, she gave it to me for free, honey. So here go the cookies right here. I got the cookies for free. You know, I said, how much would it be if I get this? That's pretty much me asking, can I get it for free? Yeah, these are little cookies right here. But this is the lunch, by the way. It comes with nachos. It was nachos, corn, salsa, cheese, black beans, and meat, of course. I wish I could have filled it up a little bit more. However, I'm thinking about the teachers. I want the teachers to be able to get enough food, so I didn't get too much, especially by me going in there early. And I got me a drink. I supposed to got some water, but I already got like 30 packs of water in my car, and I got a whole bunch of water on me. And then in my bottle right here, I got a whole bunch of water mixed with apple juice. Yeah, so I already got that. So I said, look, let me go on and get a drink since it's free. Let me just get that, y'all. Y'all look at the affirmations. Look at the affirmations. 7 a.m., good morning. 9 a.m., let's get started. 11 a.m., remember your goal. 1 p.m., keep it up. 3 p.m., halfway there. 5 p.m., you can do this. 7 p.m., don't quit now. 9 p.m., you did it. Yeah, I got me some sour cream, y'all. I wanted to get like 2 or 3 sour creams, but like I said, I was thinking about the teachers, you know. But yeah, I got a music teacher for today.